Hi everyone, my name's Tanya and I am a new mum, and I come here to talk to you about everything mum, all of the little tricks and hacks that I'm learning along the way in case they help you as well. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I hope that my channel has something to offer you, and if you're not here for the first time, if you're back again, then thank you for sticking with me and coming back, and I hope that I am able to give you some valuable content. My little girl is 5 months old and I'm pretty new to this, as I'm sure some of you are as well, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you the things that I'm learning along the way. And I hope that I'm able to help you with a query that you have, or just inspire you in general to try some new things with your baby. So today I decided to make this video to let you know some of the things that have happened to me with regard to the application of my daughter's passport. A few weeks ago I made a video here about the application process, so if you haven't seen that yet and if you're looking for how to apply, then I will link that below in the description. Make sure you check it out. But basically I'm here today to let you know what's been going on and to tell you all about the process so far from my end. So before I get started, I should let you know that I'm Australian, if that's not apparent to you, and obviously this process is how things take place in Australia, but I'm hoping that even if there's people from overseas, that you can watch my video content, and that it may parallel with what you have, and that the tips and tricks that I have to offer today might be things that you can apply at your end as well. So some of these things are really general, they can be used in different countries, and they really are just sort of common sense, and hopefully I'll be able to help you out a little bit with hurrying along your passport application. So today in Sydney it is Friday, and I applied 5 weeks and 5 days ago, and you will remember from my previous video that I had been told it would take 3 weeks for the application process to go through. So I was supposed to receive the passport within the 3 weeks, and unfortunately that didn't happen. And so I've been wondering what's been going on. I've been wondering how I can hurry the process up, because my family are wanting to go overseas before Christmas. Today's date is December the 2nd. So it's pretty soon, and I didn't put a rush through on the passport application because 3 weeks at the time was enough time for me to get the passport quite easily and still have plenty of time to prepare for the trip. Whereas now, being that we're in December and I applied on October 25th, the whole month of November is gone, and I'm now starting to freak out a little bit. So I have been, I guess, watching our local community pages on Facebook as well, and hearing that I'm not the only person in this situation. So it seems as though the Australia Post Office has sort of blown out its times, and they're taking a lot longer to process applications at the moment. So you might find yourself in this boat as well. But basically I rang up 2 Fridays ago and I got a message on the phone line. So the number to call is 131232 if you're in Australia, and that will take you through to the Australian Passport Office. I tried that and I got stuck on hold basically, and then got an automated teller, and at the end of the conversation and the press buttons situation with the automated teller, it just cut me off. It said sort of like, thanks for ringing, bye, boom, beep, beep, beep. And I was kind of like, oh, all right, what do I do now? So basically I was stuck in the situation of didn't have the passport, need the passport. Called the number, and on the phone they sort of talk you through one of those prompt situations where you can press 1 for this, press 2 for that, which I did. And basically my aim in ringing was that I wanted to follow up the process and see where my daughter's application was up to and how I could hurry it along. The problem for me was also that I couldn't find the receipt. So that's something you should be really careful with when you put in your application. Just make sure that you put the receipt somewhere safe so that you've got the application number, because I didn't have it and I thought it was going to be a problem. It didn't end up being a problem, but I thought it could be one. So I called them up, tried to get through to speak to somebody, and they just said, we're experiencing really high volumes of calls. Please try again later. Beep, 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 beep. So we have a visitor now because she didn't want to be by herself just next to me, but she wanted to be picked up. So So yeah, basically they just hung up on me, and then I didn't really know where the next step was. I started, as I said, to pay attention to these online Facebook groups where people were talking about what they had done to hurry the process up. And I decided that I was going, sorry, it's a little distracting now. So I decided that I was going to follow somebody online's advice and get up before the passport office actually opened, so that I could try and ring them when they were actually opening, because how could they be busy at like 8 a.m. in the morning? So that's what I did. I dialed really early in the morning, right when they were supposed to be opening, and then I got through to a phone line that kind of put me on hold. So rather than cut me off, it put me on hold and told me I'd be waiting a while. It did take a while. It took 45 minutes to get through to someone, but it was worth it in the end. So basically when I got through, they did not need the code. They could just look up my daughter's application through her surname and her first name. Okay, so sorry about the lighting in the car, but I'm supposed to be having a coffee with a friend in about 10 minutes. And so I decided to leave home because Kiana was getting really fidgety because it was her nap time. So we've left home and she's napping in the car at the moment. So where was I? So I was ringing right on the opening time, hoping that, you know, by ringing on the opening time I would you know, make it onto the line rather than be completely cut off from the beginning. And I had to wait 45 minutes, but that was way better than being, you know, hung up on. So basically I dialed the number, waited online for 45 minutes, did some other things, pottering around the house at that time, and eventually the lady responded. So there were a couple of things that I guess I did that I would suggest to you. So the first one would be to get up in time for the opening of the office and to ring at that time. The second thing would be to put a smile in your voice and explain to the person that you are feeling as though you need some help and you're really hoping that they'll be able to help you. So I knew ringing that it was likely this poor woman on the other end of the phone had faced a few people who were fuming that their passports hadn't come in. That was obvious in just the social media groups that I was reading notes in. And I also knew that if I got upset or angry, it wasn't going to help my situation. It was just going to annoy or upset the person on the other end of the phone. So I did explain that I had tried previously that week to call and I had been cut off each time, and that I was extremely thankful to have her finally on the line. And I also did say to her, please don't hang up on me through this conversation, because I really am feeling like I'm quite desperate to talk to somebody. And I didn't mind saying that, you know, it was the truth. I am feeling like far out. We need to get this passport in now. 5 minutes ago, we really need to get this passport soon. So she was really kind and she said, no, I'll definitely try not to hang up on you. And you know, because when you're on those phone calls as well, if Kiana needs picking up and she touches the screen, boom, the woman could be gone in a second. That's happened to some of my data on my phone already. So I'm just really conscious that I didn't want anything to cut us off. But anyway, I gave her Kiana's full name, including Kiana's surname, and she was able to find the application very quickly. She didn't actually need the code after all. And so we did that. She looked that up and found the application, and I asked where it was up to, and she said, well, it was just sitting in the line, and it hadn't been, my light just turned off. Basically, Kiana's application was just sitting in a line and waiting to be looked at. And I explained to her that I had been told it would only take 3 weeks, that it had actually almost been 6 weeks, so double the time, and that we were quite, you know, desperate to get this passport. So she said to me that she would send an email through to the Sydney office and try and get them to hurry up on it. And if I haven't heard anything by next week, mid next week, so Wednesday of next week, to call them back again. So that was sort of another thing that made me happy, was that it could likely be ready by next week, so that would still suit us. I then also said to her, you know, is there any other way that I can speed this process up? Is it possible for me to say I will pick it up rather than you mail it out through Australia Post, because we know that Australia Post is taking a little bit of time at the moment. So that's the third thing, is ask them if it's possible to go to the location to pick up the passport rather than have it mailed out. It was possible, and so that's what she has done. She's changed the application status to say that I will now pick it up rather than have it mailed. So hopefully that will cut off a few days. So that's where we're up to at the moment. I still don't have the passport, but those couple of things are hopefully going to hurry up this process a little bit. So just making sure that you ring to get on the phone list, to check where it is up to in the process and have them email the office of your state, so that you can make sure that it's moving along. And the third thing is to say you will go pick it up rather than have it mailed to you. So hopefully these little tips will help you to get your passport a little bit sooner. My intention is to do another video just to let you know how long it did take to get the passport in the end and where our process is up to. Hey guys, so it's now the next day and I'm at home, but I have a little bit of news which I'm excited to share with you. So last night I received my email from the New South Wales Passport Office, or it might be the Australian Passport Office, I'm not sure, but it was the Passport Office just the same. And yay, Kiana's passport is ready to pick up. So today is Saturday, and obviously the Passport Office is closed. So it's closed today and tomorrow, but it opens on Monday morning. So I will be heading with Kiana into the city to get her passport, to pick it up and bring it home. And I'm so excited. We are so excited as a family. It does mean that, you know, we can book our tickets now, because we have been refraining from booking because we were concerned that it wouldn't arrive on time. And obviously each day, she's very excited, each day that we, you know, have to wait, the ticket prices go up as well, which I'm sure some of you are experiencing. Are you excited? Are you excited about your passport coming? Yeah, yeah, good girl. So yeah, I know for some of you it is an ultra stressful time because, you know, you may already actually have your tickets booked, but just to recap, like, make sure you get up early, give them a call, explain your situation, you know, ask them if there's any way they can, you know, chase it up for you, and then also just request to go in and pick it up, because I think if I hadn't made that phone call, it would still just be sitting in the line. And even though the lady told me it would be ready by possibly Wednesday, it was actually ready the next day. So it was ready on the Friday. I didn't get the email till after work hours, and we had friends here, so it wasn't possible for us to have picked it up on the Friday, but we'll head in on Monday morning and get it then. So I will make another video after this one if you guys would like to see it. Give this video a thumbs up if you think these are some things that you could do. If you have any questions or comments, then please pop them down below. Actually, let me know where you're planning on traveling to. So we're planning on traveling to Brazil, but I'd love to know where you guys are looking forward to traveling to, or where you're waiting on getting your passport so you can shoot off to. And make sure, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. I'd love to get to know you a little bit more, and also hope that my tips and tricks might help you down the track. So looking forward to catching up with you again soon. I will definitely try and make a video about the process of picking the passport up on Monday, because I'm really unsure as to, like, even where I have to go. They didn't put an address in the email they sent to me, so I now have to go and look up where it could possibly be. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find it, but yeah, that's always something that's a little nerve-wracking when you're unsure of what you're doing. So I'll make a video about the process of, like, how I go in to get the passport. I'll make a video about the process of how I go in to get it, and I'll let you know how that goes. So yeah, have a great afternoon. We are super stoked, very happy in our little family tonight, and looking forward. You're very happy, aren't you? You're very happy? Are you 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 very happy? Happy, 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 happy. So I wish you all the very best of luck as well with getting your passport through. I hope that it happens for you too. Keep me posted and we will talk again soon. Bye for now.